Hi guys, it's Jillian and welcome back to my channel. I am a spiritual relationships and business energetics coach and intuitive reader and healer. So welcome back to my channel. Here we speak about everything from spirituality, sexuality, conscious relationships, energy, frequency and vibration, and literally everything in between. So if that's your jam and you want to see more of these, then press the subscribe button and press a little thumbs up. Give me a little like if you dig this kind of content. And today we are talking about the top 4 reasons that empaths and clairsentients struggle in their romantic relationships. Now, an empath and a clairsentient is someone that is extremely susceptible and sensitive to the energies and emotions of the people around them, of people, things, places. They are intuitively in tune and can absorb and feel everything around them, which can be a superpower, but also can be something that impacts them really negatively unless they do the inner healing and manage to harness their energy and be able to tune into their intuition to understand and discern the different energies, frequencies, and vibrations, what is theirs and what is not. And I see this theme that comes up with empaths and clairsentients a lot, which is within their romantic relationships. This is one area that they can really find some issues and struggles and challenges with. And I'm going to go through 4 of the main reasons that I see with a lot of my clients and why they struggle within their romantic relationships. Because empaths and clairsentients are extremely attuned to their partner's emotions and feelings, they can often prioritize their needs over their own because they don't want to experience confrontation or the negative frequencies or energies or emotions that might come back from their partner. A lot of empaths and clairsentients can get extremely overwhelmed by the emotions of their partner, and they often fall into kind of people pleasing where they don't want to rock the boat. They're afraid of confrontation. They just kind of go with the flow and allow their partner to prioritize what they want without speaking up. So it's really important for any empath that's in a relationship to start to learn to express their own needs, to actually start to speak up for what they want, and to be able to tune into actually what their needs are, because they are so easily bonded and absorbed into their partners. Sometimes it can be difficult to actually know what's theirs and what's their partner's. So it is really key for any empath or clairsentient to learn the tools to be able to discern what energies are theirs and what is actually their partner's, and have open communication around everyone's needs so that it's a fair and balanced relationship. Otherwise, you're not being your true authentic self. And how can anyone love you from that perspective when they don't actually know who you are? Because you don't know who you are yourself. Empaths and clairsentients can often turn into their partner's therapist because they are so attuned to feeling and understanding what their partner is going through. They can be extremely compassionate and want to solve their partner's problems. They often want to make them feel better than they do feel. If their partner is going through like a challenging experience or a challenging emotion, then I see a lot of empaths and clairsentients move into therapist mode. So that takes the dynamic out of the equal partner-partner relationship and into therapist and client. And that isn't a good, healthy dynamic to have. Of course, you want to have a relationship where you're heard and understood and you can talk through how each other's emotions and behaviors impact each other. But when it becomes a point of the empath or clairsentient doing whatever they can to try and get their partner out of that state in an unhealthy way, then it becomes an unbalanced dynamic. It is really important for a healthy relationship that your partner is able to process and deal with their heavy emotions in a really healthy, manageable way. And if you feel that they can't, then, instead of you taking that role and responsibility of carrying the burden of their emotions or getting them out of that state, then I would suggest maybe they go see a professional that isn't you, so you can maintain a level of equilibrium and integrity within your relationship. You may have a fear of intimacy. Now, this is for all of you that are single or dating or just not dating at all. You may actually, as an empath, have a fear of intimacy because you get so overwhelmed by the emotions and sensations of people that are around you that you have potentially experienced a complete overwhelm or exhaustion or energy drain from some of your past relationships, from not actually having enough space for yourself to recharge, but also by absorbing the negative energetics and emotions and traumas that inadvertently get passed through the DNA through physical intimacy. As an empath, you're picking up everyone's emotions and you can feel everything at a very deep level by just interacting with someone. So then you add the power that is sexual energy exchange to the mix, and you absorb all of your partner's stuff. And look, that can be amazing if it's filled with love and joy, but also if they're feeling a certain way, then you can also absorb that, and that can leave you feeling depleted, exhausted, not like yourself. You can start to feel all these emotions that aren't yours, like sadness, grief, anger, because you have absorbed all of those through your partners, and that can get you to a stage where you don't want to even risk it, so you just avoid physical or emotional intimacy altogether. And that is a really sad place, because you deserve love and you deserve to have a beautiful partnership that is aligned to you in every way without you fearing that you are going to be overwhelmed by whatever they're going through. So it's really important for an empath or a clairsentient to, one, when they start to date someone, take your time before you rush into physical intimacy. Get to know actually who you are letting into your life, your energy field, your body, and your soul, because that's ultimately what happens when we have physical intimacy with someone. And also get to learn the tools and be able to tune into your own intuition in order to ask yourself the questions. Am I carrying this feeling or exhaustion because of my partner? Have I absorbed that through them? Or is it actually mine? Because once we can start to discern and then also clear out our energy, it's really helpful to start to begin dating with a level of protection and integrity and empowerment. So for empaths that have stopped dating because of this, whether you know this or not, I just want you to know that you can actually move into a place of dating without fear of being so overwhelmed and having to transmute not only your emotional beliefs, emotions, traumas, but also your partner's. It can be done. And following nicely on from that is you might have a lack of self-trust and low energetic boundaries. Because you, as an empath, because you feel everything, you may not have the skills yet to be able to discern, as I said, what is yours and what isn't. And therefore that comes with a lack of self-trust, because you could have found yourself in relationships or dating situations with people that weren't quite aligned to you, weren't maybe what they seemed to be. And you were really hurt, or you have absorbed and are transmuting all of your ex's baggage, and you just don't want to put yourself through that again, which has kind of led you to the point of, I feel all of these things, but I'm not able to fully discern, and therefore I can't make the right decisions, and therefore I can't trust myself. So I see that a lot with empaths and clairsentients, where they really struggle with a lack of self-trust because they are so bombarded and overwhelmed by all these different sensory experiences that it convolutes actually their own intuition and their own inner wisdom to know what is true for them and to be able to interpret the energy that they are feeling with authentic truth. Because especially in dating scenarios, when you're getting to know someone, we all emit a certain frequency and we can project really what we want through our ego, through our personality, through our words, through our actions. We are emitting a certain frequency, and a lot of empaths can feel that and oftentimes can be completely blindsided by what someone is showing them or saying to them when it's actually not who they are inside. It's actually not the truth. So a lot of empaths can get really disillusioned to go, well, I'm feeling all these things, but I'm getting it wrong. And until you learn to trust your own intuition, master your own energy, and be able to read energy from the heart compass rather than just what's being projected or shown to you as this illusion, is when you can fully start to trust yourself and make the right aligned decisions when you are searching for a soulmate and a partner. So if you are looking for a partner, or if you're dating right now, or you are even trying to cultivate a deeper connection with your current relationship or any relationships in your life, then these are the 4 things that can really impact you as an empath and ways that you can start to mitigate that. So if you resonated with this and you are on your dating journey, or you want to cultivate deeper relationships in your life, and you really need to understand how to master your energy, how to clear your energy, how to protect your energy, if you are a highly sensitive empath or clairsentient, it is imperative for you to be able to trust your own intuition and trust yourself. Trust that you can make the right decisions and you can align yourself to the right relationships by connecting with your own intuition and understanding the pitfalls that you may have as a highly sensitive being. But also then in turn being able to turn that into your absolute superpower, and through that be able to cultivate the most loving, compassionate, understanding and balanced relationships ever. So if that sounds like you, then this is what I specialize in. I have multiple ways that you can work with me through my programs and my mentorship and my membership. So all of the details below of how you can work with me, and if any of those align with you, then I would love for you to reach out. And if you enjoyed this video and you want more like this, if you are a sensitive empath, if you are a healer, if you're a clairsentient, if you are on your journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, self-love, and are looking for a beautiful soulmate relationship, or just want to deepen your connection to yourself, then press the subscribe button, because all of my videos flow down this route. And I will see you in the next one.